Okay, yeah, I told you that yes, I'm Samuel Lubowa, and I'm the one who is going to be instructing you in this course called Computer Organization and Architecture for this semester, so that we are able to join our colleagues when they return, when we are at least on the same one, on the same level. So now I just need your cooperation. I want you to understand that lecturing is different from teaching. It is purely, and now these days, we as the UMU, we advocate for student-centered learning, student-centered learning, which was adopted some time back in the uh, first world universities like Oxford, the Cambridge, and so on, the MITs of US and so on. So now, what does student-centered mean? It means that a lot has to be done. Like we need to make you be able to drive a manual car. You get, yeah, previously guys have been trained to drive automated cars, whereby this is something that it gives ease of use to each and everything. Now we have automated stuff when it comes to real learning. Now you see, we are advocating for student-centered learning in a way that we want you to be at the forefront, whereby even if you finish campus, you are that person who can self rely. I mean, you can be self-driven. You are that person who can, probably take on any task that requires computer organization and architecture skills without even any help from anyone. Someone who can take on the skills of, principles of programming, either using C, either using Java, either using VB. I mean, either using PHP, when you can do it on your own, you get, with less and less kind of support, you get. So now we want to train you to be people who can drive manual cars. Someone who can drive a manual car, when you take them to an automatic one, it is something that is very, very easy to do what? To work with. But someone who has been trained to drive an automatic car, once is given a manual car, then they always find a lot of issues. Sometimes actually they cannot even do what? Like move them, you get. But now I want you to be those people who can drive manual cars, and then you are able to be versatile enough to juggle between all types of cars. In this sense, what I mean is that let me first mute this person. Okay. What I was telling you is that I want people who can fully participate in all what we are intending to do here. You see, all universities, even if you go to Cambridge University, even if you go to Oxford, even if you go to MIT, where, yeah, normally it is always and always, or the time that the university gives you is, or will never be enough. Will never be enough. What does this mean? This means that it goes back to you, the learners. It all goes back to you, the learners. It has to be self-drivenness, whereby you do stuff not only during lecture time, not only during the guidance of the lecturer, but you have to go beyond. I will give you a very clear example. For us, by the time we studied, actually, we were among the first 3 years to study IT when it had just come to Uganda as a course. But you realize that in our university, we were around 1,000 people in 1 year. 1,000 people, you get. So because at least, yes, as you know, IT is a good course, computer science, software engineering. These are courses that, everyone would, who wishes to have a brighter future would wish to do what? To engage into. But it is not automatic that whoever does this course, like you're doing comp science, you are doing computer engineering, you're doing IT, you're doing, it is not automatic that yes, once you are there, the future is an automatic success. No, it is determined by you. It has to be determined by you, because now at least, yes, like I told you, I can give you an example. I have people whom I studied with who are very, very well off. Then I have those that I studied with who are again very what? Very maybe below standard. So what do I mean in this sense is that it all goes back to you, the person who wants to take this on. Yeah, so you ensure that, yes, you have to do beyond what others can do for you to achieve and become better than what you are now. You will never behave the same way, like maybe by only attending lectures, you don't do any research, you don't practice where there is a need, and then you expect unautomated changes at the end of the day. No, like if you want to be one of those people who are excelling in this career, that means yes, you have to do what others cannot do for you to achieve what others are missing, because the world, the industry is looking for those people who can add value to them. MTN cannot wake up one day and then they put up an advert or URA or NSSF when they are looking for someone who is just going to fill up a position. No, they need someone who is going to add value to them. For example, now you see MTN is in a very competitive kind of environment. So now when they are looking for, I can use an example of maybe a full stack developer or a systems administrator, or a network admin or a security person to work in their database. They look at someone who can do stuff that other companies like Airtel cannot do, you get. So that maybe their systems become a little bit stable. For example, now mobile money, I believe you always also get notifications, those who are using mobile money services, about maybe some downtime, like maybe you can get a message informing you that what, yeah, maybe we apologize, whereby tonight between, maybe normally it happens between maybe 11 p.m. maybe to morning, we shall be undergoing or upgrading or maintenance of our systems to serve you better. So please, in case you need to use the service, it's better you do it before or after this what period. So now all that rotates around the IT, you get. Yeah, it is all about what their IT team can do. Yeah, but normally in most cases, those updates or abrupt upgrades happen when there is a security gap. Maybe they have realized that someone has hacked into the system. So to avoid losing a lot of money, it is better that they first shut down the entire system so that they are able to do what? To curb that down. But now you see that that is all done by IT. First of all, I want to appreciate you for making a good choice. The choice you made to do this course is the best choice. This is the best choice you will never regret, unless you are working towards regretting. But trust me, because tell me, there is no sector, there is no single sector anywhere where IT services are not needed. Can you imagine that even these people, how do you call them? Maybe local herbalists, see people like the Mama Finas, they are all now, enjoying the services of what? Services of IT. You get, when you go to media industry, it is all driven by, IT guys. I don't want to, and actually, but if people like, okay, I need to use some examples that probably maybe you guys know better. Okay, um, who are those? Um, who are those? You can just respond by typing. Who are those best bloggers we can talk about in Uganda? You can just respond by typing, yeah, through the chat. Maybe I can base on that to tell you what I want to communicate to you. Yeah, so just inform me about those that you at least, okay, they may not be the best, okay, but the popular bloggers we have around the country at the moment. But are you able to hear me? How comes I'm not getting any response? I could be talking alone when guys have already left. Okay, so what I want to do,
Yes.
yeah, I just wanted, like I requested you in the beginning, that I want us to participate. I want us to participate in a networking. We call this duplex, whereby we have different modes of with this hand. Yeah, with exactly. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. At least I've received some chats. Yeah. And yeah, I have someone saying peng peng. I have another person saying no idea. Ah, ah. Is this also a blogger called no idea? I've never heard of that one. Then I have people who are mentioning Lumbuye. Okay, we can stop at that. What I wanted to let you know is, if, 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 I repeat, if, of course, in your programming, you will be using if statements, but if Lumbuye, if people like the Peng Peng who have never gone to school to use, to study IT, you get, because at least I can use those two examples. I know them very well. None of them has ever gone to school to use IT, but if they are able to enjoy the privileges, to enjoy the power of IT, because right now I believe they earn a lot of money through what they're doing, powered by the internet. You get, yeah, because don't think that they are just online talking without earning anything. No, these guys are being paid both by Google, they are being paid by YouTube. So, like, if someone who is not in that field can make it, if Lumbuye did it, why can't you also did it? Let me use that phrase because I want to capture your attention. If Lumbuye can, or if Lumbuye did it, why can't you also did it? You get? Yeah, really, we need to be more serious. Unless you guys are just, maybe studying for free and like you don't pay tuition. But someone who pays you tuition, really, I believe that you would always yearn to get value for this money. And good enough, we are in a global village. For us, by the time we started in 2007, everything was hard coded. When you talk about programming, everything you could do from scratch, you could have very little resources to benchmark from, like we really based on almost nothing. You get? Yeah, these are almost 15 or 14 years back. You get? So you realize that like most of the stuff, most of the content was purely because now, like when it comes to programming, for us, we could use text editors like the Notepad. You get. Then later, Notepad plus plus came. Then later, we had the some products from Adobe like Dreamweavers. You get. Yeah, but now when when I mean it is really confusing me and disturbing my mind for someone who has done IT to struggle for like to struggle. It is really not something nice that I can believe that it can happen. So that is why I said you chose a very good course. I have some people who have really utilized the chance and the yeah, I have some people at where the other place where I work. I have some people who are from Kozi and they are doing internship with me, but they are really very good. And the company has already even decided to retain some because what they are doing is really what the world is demanding. So I would love that at least even from your group, when time comes for your internship, at least I can have people that I can recommend with the confidence that I can mention, you know what, in case maybe you need someone who can do this, please, maybe let's try Musa. You get. Let's also maybe let me reach out to Douglas and see if he can do this. How about Norman? Yeah, if Patrick is the one who is available, I mean, like we need to be those people who are flaunting the technology, not the people outside our field to be the ones to flaunt technology. I will give you a very good example of a girl from Nigeria. Yes, Linda Ikeji is one of the best bloggers, yeah, on the continent. Yeah, actually, of late, yeah, I mean, she has been the leading uh, blogger, leave alone these social media people like those that you have mentioned, who just come and talk. But for her, she has an official blog. Even if you just go to Google and put Linda Ikeji, they will bring for you a blog of Linda Ikeji whereby very many corporate companies, sign contracts with her to just advertise their products and services through her blog. You don't know how much money this lady earns out of this. You get. Yeah. So like Google pays a lot of money, Yeah, Google is one of my other side income, bosses. Yeah, you get. Yeah, whereby now, you cannot tell me someone who has done IT, someone who has done com science. I mean, you can really fail to live a better life based on what is available at the moment. Because now, like, we don't need to struggle, like going to Kampala Road, pay high rent, struggle with the KCCA and URA taxes and so on. When there are so many avenues, once you have the internet, we need to utilize the power of internet. Now, those who are already at campus, if you have the internet, in place, why don't you utilize it? Everything that you would need, you get, is already there. That is why you will hear that most of the content that I will be sharing with you guys will be something that probably you might have heard about before via YouTube, via other channels, via the search engine itself, Google. You get. Yeah, because this is where it all rotates around. So now, like, yes, Google pays a lot of money, and not even in Uganda shillings, but in euros. You get. Yeah, once you have the skills, you have what it takes, and be able to come up with a site that can attract traffic, then that means, because you know very well Google is the best search engine at least the world has ever had before, meaning that perfect and corporate companies like the Apples, the the Samsung, talk of uh, international brands before even you come to our local corporate firms like the MTNs, the NSSF, and so on. Like everyone is yearning to advertise with Google, but then where is Google going to put them all? You get that is why Google decides to partner with the other serious people, like I was telling, if you have a site that can attract a lot of traffic, that means Google is able to sign you up and then make a partnership whereby now those deals that are given to Google will be, of course, sent to you to run them on Google's behalf. And then at the end of the day, what MTN gives to Google, Google shares with you. You get, yeah, because it might be a bit hard for you as a person, probably maybe to go and win a contract from MTN and so on. But at least Google is something that has been tested and proved, over time. So it is now upon you. Like I told you, there is no time which will never be enough. The time we spend here is very little. Even if you go to Cambridge University, the same time that will be given to you. But then, yeah, it is upon you now to take it as a self-initiative kind of project to ensure that, yes, we just meet here for guidance. That is lecturing. Yes, I can even just come here and give you a link. You know what? Yes, today we are going to talk about maybe some of the emerging technologies. And what I want is at least a group from Masaka to research about social media, then a group from Ngozi to research about artificial intelligence, then a group from Rubaga. You can go and discuss about big data, then a group from so and so can go to research about Internet of Things. Then at the end of the day, we come here and guys present as I advise, I supplement. That is it all. You get, yeah, we are always here to give guidance. I want you to be those people who can go beyond the lecture hour, the lecture period, the lecture moment. You get, yeah, because yes, me being your lecturer, it doesn't mean that I'm so intelligent than each and everyone, but yeah, I want you to be an expert to the extent that like I was telling you, I want you to reach second year. By completing second year, at least when some of the lecturers, some of your colleagues can get to know that every time you talk about PHP, at least we have that guy. That guy can do PHP. I can tell you with confidence. If any gig comes up in demand for a database person, someone can be able to refer your name with the confidence that yes, we have so and so who can do either Oracle, MySQL, SQL, and so on, other database management systems. You get. So when it comes to maybe small analysis and design, when it comes to using, coming up with mobile apps, either using Java, Android, Flutter, I need you to set precedence whereby you become a point of reference. Yeah, because sometimes now, like I have some people actually that I'm working with that I didn't know that they could do better, but I came to know about it from their colleagues. You get, yeah. So you need to set that pace, then things will move in a better way. I want to ask some people, those who have access to the computer, to first enroll, so that I'm able to confirm whether the option I've chosen is basically the right one. I've sent you the enrollment key via text. You can use UMU as the enrollment key, and it is in uppercase. I want someone at least to confirm their enrollment into the program so that we are able to move as expected. And you see, sometimes I need to tell you this. There are some companies, organizations who still believe in performance excellence. That is why, like companies, organizations like URA, NSSF, normally they have graduate programs whereby they are looking for people who have first class, second class up, and so on. So now, let me hope you're still hearing me. I see a notification about my connection. But what I wanted to mean is that there are instances where it is your papers to speak for you. You get, we have a problem in Uganda of technical know-how, but once you perform and excel, I mean, your papers can always be there to defend you, because sometimes, you know, you may not be having a lot of connections, but once you can perform, then that means, you know, your performance becomes your technical know-how, because you will always be called to give a service based on what you can offer. So that is why I'm saying, like, performance in class is also very important. You get, yeah, even those who wish to go for further studies, I mean, yes, you need to have performed for you to be given, you know, another kind of level. You get, yeah. So yeah, we need to do all what it takes. When time is for maybe time is for class, I mean, let us always meet, let us always participate. Where you don't get it, please, this is your money, you have to come in, you have to inquire, you have to supplement. I mean, because I was telling you, in networking there is what we call uh, modes of communication. Yeah, modes of communication. That is where there is half duplex. Half duplex is where at least one device can communicate and wait for some time. Once it is done, then the other device uh, can receive. You get, so basically that device is purely either designed for input or output. The way how you see the keyboard can never output. It is something that it has been designed specifically for what? For inputting. When you talk of a speaker, speakers are specifically for what? For outputting. That is what we call the simplex mode. You get. Then we go, when we talk about the half duplex is like those radio calls. The radio calls, like, they cannot allow simultaneous kind of communication. Yeah, in case you want to get my info, like, I need to first talk like the one I'm doing right now. Then after, then I will probably notify you that yes, I'm done. Then you can also respond. That is not the kind of interaction I need with you people. I need us to work with what we call the full duplex mode. Full duplex is where we have both parties participating simultaneously at the same time, like the way how you see phones are. When I make a call to you, yes, I can speak. You can also speak at the same time. That is like people can exchange, yeah, instantly. That is the kind of, interaction I am requesting from your group, whereby when we meet here, yes, please, I mean, feel free. We need to behave as a team so that things can move the way we want them to move. I don't want you to take me as your lecturer, but whenever we are here in a class, I want us to behave like a team of people who work together. That is the only way we shall be able to do it, to achieve to maximum. Okay, Pato is saying, okay, Maria hasn't registered. Okay. Okay, Masaka group will be handled, I think. Okay, since you have already informed him. Yeah. The HOD, that is okay. How about the Nkozi group? Okay, someone is asking, Timo is asking for notes for programming. The notes for programming, of course, will be provided by Mr. Kasozi, who's taking you through principles of programming. Yeah, then I will be in charge, specifically in charge of computer organization and architecture. Yeah, then that is why I wanted at least everyone to be on the what, on the platform via Moodle, whereby at least yeah, no one misses out on whatever I share. So because now, like, even this very session, I'm going to upload the same via Moodle, and then at least, yeah, guys are able to do what, to access it. Then I would also request to hear from guys from Nkozi at least. Yeah. Can I hear from anyone from Nkozi regarding the enrollment? Because I need to be sure. I need to be sure. I had requested anyone who might have managed to enroll, please. Can you let us know? Because at least I want to be sure before I can move. Then I want to get some, I want to, Musa, you can send me a private text of your contact. Douglas, do the same. And Norman, in case you're back, you can please also do the same, as well as Patrick, so that in case of any communication, I mean, it is a bit faster to reach out to you, and then you're also able to do what, to link up with the colleagues, and then we shall be able to probably move faster. Yeah. And for this matter, okay, who is this? Wadigo Musa. Okay, thank you for your contact. Okay, the rest can also do the same, so that I'm able to get your contacts better. Yeah. Any question, any feedback at least from anyone, please? Code, did you have anything to say? Okay. Someone says, how do I enroll myself on Moodle? Okay, of course, you go to www.elearning.umu.ac.ug to access Moodle. Then, of course, you log in using your credentials, that is the university email and then serial number, or you can log in using university in case you have the credentials. Then you will get those courses which are assigned to your group. Yeah, meaning that you will be able to see this course, computer organization and architecture. Then once you click on it, you cannot see the details, but the course itself will ask you to enroll, to first enroll. So when you click on it, it will ask you to provide the what? The enrollment key. Then you provide UMU as the enrollment key. Then you will be able to do what? To enter the course. UMU with the upper cases, capital U, capital M, capital U. Yeah. Then Michael is from which group? I am not so sure. Michael Insaji. Patrick Serwada. 07. I need. Okay. Michael is from Nkozi. Is it IT or Com Science? Any question? Okay, Michael is from Com Science. Okay. I need to get some feedback. In case you feel like there is something you want to communicate, please, before we can terminate today. And then I also need to, but I request that before we meet again, every member should be enrolled. Every member should be enrolled so that we try to run a bit faster. Yeah, as planned. Then Michael is like, is it possible to send the link for the course? No problem. Let me do so right away. Let me do so that the guys are able to. Yeah, that is nice. That is okay. Allow me to share this. The course is called Computer Organization and Architecture Jan Intake 2022. You will see it. But let me share with you this link so that once you click on it, you're able to go direct to okay. Okay, and then Douglas says we are enrolled in. Let me confirm this, please. And let me just confirm what he's talking about. No, please, no one is in. I'm still alone in the entire course, as I can share here.
But they are saying no announcements have been posted yet.
Very good. That means you are in. That is okay. That is okay. Yeah. That means okay. I need to I would be seeing you here. Whoever enrolls in will come to this dashboard, then yeah, things will move better. Okay, okay. Patrick, since Mr. Cassius is in the know, I guess this issue of enrolling you will be sorted in a more timely manner very soon. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Before climate role, enrollment duration. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it. and you're going to allow me terminate the session, then I will soon give you another day when we are supposed to meet. I don't know if you have a proper one that you would prefer us to meet. Then you let me know so I can confirm. So yeah, you must be having my number. So feel free anytime you can reach out to me either via WhatsApp. Normally WhatsApp is okay. Yeah, better than calls. I rarely pick, being that sometimes I'm so engaged. So that is my, I'm sharing my WhatsApp numbers so that you guys are able to reach out to me anytime. Actually, WhatsApp anytime. Yeah, I'll be able to provide feedback. So I wish you a nice evening and a blessed night, please. We meet again. Okay. Okay, Musa. Okay, Patrick. Thanks too for attending, guys. Bye-bye.